Winner's bracket is Keishu Fauzi. That'll be winner's semis. B and Zeal are fighting to determine who gets to losers round 4 and faces vegan roasted turkey. Yeah, okay, pal. Took it over CC West. Hi, hello. Hello, hi. I'm not stopping. I'm waving, and I'm not going to stop until WiseMysticTree stops. I don't need to play a game. I can wave how I could be waving right now. You don't even know. You can't prove I'm not waving. I could be waving with both hands, like a sociopath. Nothing can stop me. Anyway, B and Zeal fighting to see who's going to fight vegan roasted turkey. Loses round 4, and yeah, okay, pal just took it over CC West. Maybe even since I opened this bracket, and is in losers quarters, waiting for the loser of Keishu Fauzi. Anyway, we got Quiznos Mooney versus WiseMysticTree. As I said before, currently we were just looking at some Millia Oki. We are now looking at neutral. The invincible Bridget backdash, by the way, nothing counters it, nothing beats it. It's the best option in the game. It feels that way sometimes. With how long Bridget's buttons are, that backdash feels like it's uncounterable sometimes. Kind of like Bridget's mix-up feels like it's uncounterable sometimes in the corner, but WiseMysticTree, who is known to love to jump out whenever he can, jumps out of that throw attempt, is going to seal out round number 1.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Caught out by the Capel. No confirm off of it though. Just a stray hit. Just to make sure, just to catch Mooney slacking. Yeah. Make sure she remembers that she's not, just because it's neutral doesn't mean she's safe. A tricky air movement from Bridget does force WiseMysticTree to block, but has not been able to open Millia up. WiseMysticTree gets the first knockdown of the round. Good blocks from Mooney, keep her safe. Now it's Bridget time. It's no longer Millia time. It is now Bridget o'clock. But the jump? I would simply jump. I want to tell you. Are you or are you not aware that the Bridget Oki only works if you're grounded? She can't 50-50 you if you're in the air. You can't hit someone who's jumping low. So I would simply jump. Tap dust. No one's ready for the tap dust. After the Wild Assault burst, keeps WiseMysticTree from getting comboed at the very least. Mooney on critically low health here. Just booking it across the screen. Listen, it is harder to approach you when there's just this little thing that says player 2 on the screen to indicate where you are, and you just fucking book it when Millia's in the air. That does make it a little bit harder to jump in on you, in fairness. It's a valid strat. Mooney clawing that round back, by the way, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat, if I do say so myself. Blocks WiseMysticTree out, and we're back to the Millia corner pressure. Mooney forced to burst or get sent through the wall there. Is now the second overhead hit does not get blocked. WiseMysticTree spends his burst. This counter hit should carry us through the corner, unless I'm and say no, we do not break the wall because no meter. So take the corner Oki instead, which is better. We RC this, no RC there. Perhaps just because it would not necessarily have killed, but this wall break, surely. Yeah, okay. Surely it kills. Surely this wall break kills. It does. It does, in fact, kill. And it's going to be game number 1 going to Quiznos Mooney.
Duel 1.
With, by the way, peak shirt. Killua from Hunter x Hunter. Peak shirt. Quiznos Mooney passing the fit check as well. With the Killua Soda shirt. Alright. Almost blocked it out. Unfortunately, almost doesn't count for all that much. Or fortunately, if you're Team WiseMysticTree, I suppose. Almost does not count for all that much, all things considered. Mooney just now being able to assert her offense. It is a very long cutscene when Bridget gets offense, and the tap dust has been finding its mark routinely on WiseMysticTree, getting the burst out as well, and a lot of damage, but this combo, I think it's gonna, no, it's not quite. A little bit closer to the corner, it would have been enough. WiseMysticTree kills anyway. Still, at the very least, that tap dust let Mooney get the burst out from WiseMysticTree, and that is important. Burst still isn't back, after all. It means no wild assaults, no deflect shield, and could not burst a combo right now. It's Mooney who needs to be able to burst a combo right now, though. I do feel like we're seeing a lot more WiseMysticTree offense than Mooni offense. You know, perhaps the offense for Mooni is simply more explosive, but I feel like in terms of, it's like, you know, in terms of time of possession of Oki, I feel like it's WiseMysticTree favored. Although at the end of the day, all that really matters is the scoreboard. Artemis is going to kill, and it is going to be even. 1-1.
Duel 1.
You know what I want to know? How? Well, maybe she uses her powers. She has to. All I'm saying is, I feel like Millia, simply to shower, has to use her hair's magic powers. Do you see how much hair she has? You'd break your neck. You'd break your neck if it was just like dead cells. Snapped neck instantly. Goodbye. You just gotta be levitating that shit like the entire time. I wonder if that's tiring. I wonder if that's exhausting. You're having to put that shit up so you don't get it wet. When you're showering, you don't want to wash your hair. Spirit thought for Millia, right? She's got a hard life, okay? There are lots of things we take for granted she just can't do. She can 6P Bridget pressure, however. That is something Millia Rage can do. And that's going to be another round going to WiseMysticTree. Like, so much hair. It goes down to her ankles, and it's very thick. Like, if you've never had long hair, you might not have that much of a concept of how heavy that would be when wet. It would unironically be debilitating. I can assure you of this. Very nearly blocks all of it up, but also kind of only needs a jab, so, you know, we have good enough blocks, but WiseMysticTree finds his way back in, dodges the command throw, but the PRC gives Mooni a regular throw and simply does not wake up blocking low. The wall means that the burst... So for the last several times the tap dust has found its mark on WiseMysticTree, and it has been consistently finding its mark on WiseMysticTree. Mooni has confirmed into a combo which has been burst out of by WiseMysticTree. This time, however, the wall says, "Get down, Madam President," and WiseMysticTree is not able to burst. Mooni takes the round. You got it's the God button. It's 2S. It's the Bridget taxes button. It walks her dog. It does her taxes. This time the tap dust was confirmed into, but still, I don't think the tap dust has failed yet. I also don't think the Rock the Baby has succeeded yet. The Rock the Baby has not succeeded yet, however. WiseMysticTree, unironically, a lot of progress could be made in this set for WiseMysticTree if he can just get the kind of defensive reaction he has against the Rock the Baby against that tap dust. A lot of these openings have been made by tap dust.
Duel 1.
And I know you can't, you know, he's been jumping the command throw. You can't jump tap dust. But like, I mean, it's just an adaptation to it. I got the fact that it's not the literal exact same defensive mechanic really isn't relevant. I'm not sure why I said it, honestly. I really think it's easier to deal with tap dust proportionate to the speed of the button. It's still easier to deal with the command throw, to be fair, because it's slower. Anyway, we got a little bit of a mountain here. Anyway. Gay, homosexual, gay guy. Gay, homosexual, gay. We go very nearly to the corner today. And it's just, you know, get some hitboxes out, force Millia to let us set up the yo-yo. WiseMysticTree finds his way out, but can't quite weather the storm. And we're going to potential final round set point for Quiznos Mooni, who may be heading to winners finals here. Capel catches Mooni jumping. The evil and intimidating yo-yo, but manages to just smack Bridget in the face before the yo-yo activates. Managed to do it again with the same button, no less, not letting the yo-yo setup happen, evading the throw attempt, and we're going into the corner. Going into the corner again, but now WiseMysticTree is the one who's up against the wall. Steals the cornerback. We simply steal the cornerback, what can I say? And then RRC out of the hair car. You're seeing a mix-up where you feel like you should be able to punish them. Not the... There has to be a better confirm out of counter hit 6H than Starship or Starfish or what have you, right? 6P eventually finds where it needs to go. Simply involing through the yo-yo and bringing it up 2-2 for WiseMysticTree, not going quietly into that loser's bracket. Yeah. So I was just checking the bracket real quick. We are going to go through the wall this time. And the displeasure, despair, perhaps frustration on Mooney's side of the screen, but there was before the 6P a chance for Mooney to set some offense up, but now WiseMysticTree is the one on potential set point. Nevertheless, just a little bit of a hit, but no Oki off of it. Knockdowns are extremely important in general, but especially in this, you know, set play characters, the matchup. We said later, throw out some plus on block, close slashes, keep WiseMysticTree, because as soon as you don't keep WiseMysticTree blocking, he deposits himself back in mid-screen. You're getting a knockdown here, so there is going to be the 50-50, not ready to block low. Ready for that overhead, but the tap dust again. And the tap dust just not letting Mooney down. Bridget's strongest soldier, tap dust right now. Just barely enough damage, I think, in that combo to kill. And it's definitely the last round now. Mathematically, just so that you're aware, I don't know if you know this, mathematically speaking, it's impossible for there to be another round in the set. Both players are on set point. There is literally physically no way we go to another round. WiseMysticTree getting positive bonus early. No hard knockdown through the wall. Of course, positive bonus early is able to block that DP, blocks it jumping, so there's no punish. And at this point, Mooney in danger of negative penalty from all of the backdashing and the zoning she's been trying to establish. Finally able to clip Millia, but WiseMysticTree just runs up 2K2D, and we're not in a guess for game situation. We're in a potentially dead question mark? No, not even close. Anyway, it didn't. The wall break did not do that high of a percentage of the remaining health. Is what I meant by not even close. WiseMysticTree is able to take it 3-2, clutching it out over a terrifying Quiznos Mooney.